Austin Young takes the first pitch in there for a strike as we are underway here in Kenai, Alaska. It is 0-1. Prendez delivers one just on the outside. It is 1-1. Curveball in for a strike on the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two here for Austin Young, the leadoff man out of Fresno State University. 257 is the average coming into this ball game for Austin Young. Prendez kicks and throws. It's upstairs, and we have a full count to begin this ball game. 3-2 to Austin Young. Prendez, the lefty, will kick and throw. It is downstairs on the curveball, and that is how this ball game will begin. A leadoff walk for Austin Young. He will take first as Kirby Jenkins heads to the plate. So Kirby Jenkins comes into the ballgame hitting .211. He will stand in to face Kian Prendez, who delivers a slider in there for a strike, 0-1. Thank you to everyone rejoining us. Apologies for the stream dropping there for a moment. Thank you for hopping back in. Appreciate it. As that one's foul tipped back. 0-2. Jenkins is behind here. Again, for those of you just rejoining us, Austin Young reached on a leadoff walk. And now Kirby Jenkins is at the plate down 0-2. On the mound for the Oilers, it is Kian Prendez, pitcher out of Ottawa University, hometown of Dinuba, California. .69 the ERA coming in the ballgame for Prendez. As he leads one outside, 1-2. Just 1 run given up in 13 innings. He's pitched it well. We'll see if the Chinooks can get to him today. Chinooks put up 18 runs yesterday. As Jenkins leaves it on the ground, and it's not played well at all. So an E6 will let Kirby Jenkins reach. That could have been 2, but instead everyone's safe. Austin Young into second. And now Phoenix West at the plate. West, the left fielder, hitting .318 on the season. He's cooled off a little bit as of late, but man, he has been very hot at points this year. Prendez takes a look back at second, delivers downstairs, 1-0. Let's take a look at the Oilers fielders this evening. From left to right, on the outfield, it's Owen Musil, Mark Nellis, and Brooks Hossencleaver. As that is through the middle, that will send the runner home. Austin Young will score the first run of the ballgame for the Chinooks. Phoenix West makes an instant impact. It's only his 6th RBI of the season. But Chinooks will take it on the board early, 1-0. Austin Young home to score. Jenkins moves over to second. West at first, and there's still a runner in scoring position for the Chinooks with nobody gone. That is only the second earned run of the season for Prendez. as he delivers a strike at the knees, 0-1. But as I was saying, from left to right on the infield for the Oilers, it is Jack Holubowski. It is Nolan Graw, Shane Cannon, and Luke Lusky behind the dish. It's Reed Oakley, and of course on the mound, Kian Prendez. Cal Whiff takes inside for a strike. He is behind on the count, 0-2. Cal Whiff reached base 7 times yesterday. 3 hits, and everything else was a hit by pitch or a walk. And I'll say it one more time. Thank you for everyone rejoining us. So we apologize for the stream dropping there for a moment, but thanks for hopping back on. We should hopefully be good the rest of the way through, as the Chinooks have taken an early 1-0 lead, as Austin Young reached on a walk, Jenkins on an E6, and then Phoenix West brought Austin Young home from second with the RBI single up the middle. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cal Whiff. Kian Prendez steps off, throws back to second. Back standing is Jenkins. Prendez out of his very close stance there. He kicks and throws. A curveball that is fought off by Whiff, and we'll do it again at 1-2. It's a beautiful sunny evening here in Kenai. Not much wind to speak of at all. As we got an okay crowd here. Maybe similar to yesterday. Good crowd over in the beer garden. Maybe pretty similar in the grandstand here. Less down the right field line, however. But again, probably we'll see some more faces trickling in as the evening goes on. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off again, as Cal Whiff just seeing a lot of pitches and staying alive. Waiting for the one he likes. The Peninsula Oilers in their full sleeve jerseys tonight. It's a black base, as that one's going to be 1-2. Cal Whiff into the double play, a 6-5-3 double play. And it's just going to be the runner on second now. That's Phoenix West, as it's Kai Butler at the plate now. That was a much-needed double play for the Oilers. But, again, it's going to be those full-sleeved jerseys for the Oilers. Red sleeves and then the black base. And with the Oilers script across the front in red numbers as well. And then the home white pants with the all-red Peninsula Oilers cap with the P on it. Very reminiscent of the Philadelphia Phillies. But the P for the Kenai Peninsula. 1-0 for Kai Butler. Kai Butler had a 6-hit night last night. Oh boy, was he hot at the plate. He's batting .370 on the season now. It's 2-0. A chance to extend the lead. Just got to trade places. And it's foul. It's Phoenix West over there on second. He reached on the RBI single. Jim checking in from Pennsylvania. We are glad you're sticking with us. Hopefully it doesn't go too late, but we appreciate you sticking around with us on the East Coast. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 away. Prendez delivers. It's downstairs. Over to third goes West. The Chinooks in their navy blue jerseys tonight with the red letters and numbers trimmed in white, gray road pants with the, of course, navy blue Slammin' Salmon caps. The Chinooks were fully taking on the Slammin' Salmon title last night. See if they can do it again here. Kai Butler will take ball 4 and head on to first. Drew Hurst at the plate now. Hurst batting .200 on the season. He tacked on 5 RBIs to his season totals yesterday. He's up to 14 RBIs. He has double the RBIs he has hit. 7 hits, 14 RBIs. That is a very interesting stat. But hey, put him at the plate when you got runners in scoring position. That's all I'll say. And we've got one here. No balls, 1 strike with Phoenix West on third, Kai Butler on first. As it is in the air, out towards left, and underneath it is Musil for out number 3. Chinooks get 1 on the Phoenix West RBI single. That was the only base hit of the inning. There was 1 error, however, and there was 2 left on base. On to the home half of the first we go. Chinooks lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska. Bottom of the first coming your way. On the mound for the Chinooks tonight, it is number 31, Oliver Adams, out of North Greenville University, hometown of Indian Trail, North Carolina. 3.27 the ERA, no wins or losses on 2 starts, 11 innings pitched, giving up 13 hits, 7 runs, only 4 of them earned. 4 walks and 7 Ks for Adams. He will start things out with Brooks Hassencleaver. Hassencleaver, he is batting .302 with 16 hits, 14 RBIs, and 3 bombs on the season. He nuked one last night over the right field wall. We'll see what he can do this time around. Carrington's checking in from Northern Indiana. We appreciate you tuning in. And indeed, the weather is lovely here right now, as that'll be a base hit for Hassencleaver to get the Oilers night going. So runner on first with nobody gone, as Mark Nellis will step to the plate. Mark Nellis hitting .321 with 18 hits and 14 RBIs. Nellis out of Connors State College. He is the teammate of Brooks Hasencleaver. Our very own Cade Rowland plays at Connors State College, so teammates there. Got a couple cross-team teammates here. I know Kirby Jenkins played at Arkansas Tech, and there's a couple of guys on the Oilers from Arkansas Tech. On the ground, this could be two. They'll go to second for one, and is it in time? No. So fielder's choice from Mark Nellis. They get the lead runner, though, and there's one away with a runner on first. Nolan Graw at the plate. Graw, the shortstop, hitting .400 with 8 hits and RBI, and that RBI came on a home run. Nolan Graw out of South Dakota State University. So the Jackrabbit will get a shot at it here. Sends one foul down the line, and it is 0-1. Did not see Graw in the lineup yesterday. So with a runner on first and one away, Adams kicks and throws. It's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's take a look at the Chinooks fielders from left to right on the outfield. It is Phoenix West, Kai Butler, and Kirby Jenkins. On the infield left to right, it is Drew Hurst, Nick Moyer, Tate Green, and Luke Zaromski. Behind the dish, Austin Young. And, of course, on the bump, it is Oliver Adams. 2 balls, 1 strike here as Nolan Graw will see the 2-1 pitch from Adams. Lines it out towards right field. It's going to get down. And the throw back into second. It is not picked. So on over to third it goes. But everyone's safe, and it is first and second for the Oilers. Nellis at second, Graw at first. Luke Lusky at the plate now. Lusky also out of South Dakota State University. He's hitting .245 with 12 hits, 9 RBIs, and a bomb. These Oilers, they've sent a couple balls over the fence this season for sure. It is 5 homers on the year for the team total. 3 for Hasencleaver, 1 for Lusky, and 1 for Graw. Adams takes a look back at second. Now he delivers. It's fouled back as the count moves to 0-2. Lusky is behind. It is a very stark difference in weather from yesterday to today. Yesterday was overcast, chilly, and slightly windy. Today, sunny with wispy clouds and not much wind at all. And I don't think anybody out there is complaining. One and two for Lusky. Out of the stretch, the righty deals. Curveball downstairs. Count moves to even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's only one gone, so the Chinooks, they've got a little mini jam here that they got to get out of. Fastball got him at the knees, as that tied him up. He was absolutely frozen there. As now it's Owen Musil. Musil hitting .293 with 17 hits and 15 RBIs. Musil, he's hit it well and had 3 hits, I believe, yesterday against the Chinooks. Oliver Adams delivers one upstairs. It is 1-0. Chinooks and Oilers tied at 11 and 8 atop the ABL standings. So this ball game is for first place. Winner takes all. Curveball misses high and tight. So the count moves to 2-0. The other ABL game in action tonight is the Miners at the Glacier Pilots, and the Miners have taken control of it 5-1 in the top of the 4th. That one began at 6 o'clock local time. The Miners still fighting their way up the standings. They sit in 3rd at 8-7. A win here would get them to 9-7, the least losses in the league. Chinooks and Oilers both have 8, but have 3 more wins than the Miners. The 3-0 inside, load them up for the Oilers. With 2 away, trouble brewing for the Chinooks. Reed Oakley at the plate, the catcher. Comes in hitting .343, but man, he could not get anything going yesterday. But maybe the time to turn it around right here. He's got 12 hits, 2 RBIs. Big opportunity. From the windup, strike at the knees on the heater. 0-1, good pitch from Oliver Adams. That was a strike well before the umpire called it. No balls, 2 strikes here. Fouled off, and we do it again at 0-2. .72 and light breeze blowing in, says John. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty perfect. Cannot complain. Runners on. First is Musil. On second is Graw. Nellis on third. And that's going to get him looking. Down he goes as Oliver Adams works out of the bases loaded jam. It is no runs on 2 hits. There is no errors and 3 left on base. On to the top of the second we go. Chinooks lead it 1-0. Top of the second here in Kenai. It will be the trio of Zaromsky, Moyer, and Green to lead things off for the Chinooks. Back out for the Oilers, it is Kian Prendez. Kian Prendez gave up only his second run of the season in the top half of the first. We'll see what the Chinooks can do here. They had a nice rally going, but it was cut short by a double play off the bat of Cal Whip. On the ground, over to short, and over in time from Nolan Graw. That'll be out number one, and now Nick Moyer steps to the plate. Moyer comes in only hitting 171. See what he can do this evening. Got an opportunity to bring it right back up against Kian Prendez. Strike down the middle. It's 0-1 to Moyer. Again, crowd very similar to what we saw yesterday afternoon. And that one will miss. It's 1-1. Fastball in the air. It is going back into the glove of the center fielder, Mark Nellis. Tate Green at the plate now. Last chance for the Chinooks here in the top of the second. It is 2 away. Base is empty. Tate Green picked up 2 hits yesterday in a pinch hit effort. And is going to dribble this one down the line. And that throw is way wide. Never had a chance. And on to second goes Tate Green. That'll be an E5. Second error of the day for the Oilers. And Chinooks in business. Runner in scoring position with the top of the order. Back to the plate. It's Austin Young. He walked and scored his first time up. Only run of the ballgame for the Chinooks. So with Austin Young at the plate and a runner on second, Prendez will take a long look back at second and he delivers a breaking ball that finds its way inside, and it's 1-0. And Prendez really pitching out of a very close stance. As he delivers outside. It is 2-0. Kirby Jenkins waits on deck. He reached on the other error in the ballgame. That was an E6 by Graw. That was not a throwing error, that was a fielding error. The 2-0 misses upstairs, and it is 3-0. Hitters count here for Austin Young. believe Austin Young's grandparents are with us from California. As that one's into the outfield. Over to third goes Tate Green. So any base hit should score Green. It would make it 2-0 Nooks. Chinooks were in business in the first inning, but only were able to scratch one across because of the double play. 3-1 as that one finds its way in. Well, the drive was slightly eventful yesterday. Not as eventful as driving to Seward this past weekend, no, but did have a flat tire yesterday, but it's all worked out as Austin Young takes a walk and heads over to first. Got runners on the corners for Kirby Jenkins. Yeah, did have a flat tire yesterday, but no other issues, and it got worked out. So all is well. And we are here for a 5-game series. Chinooks got the win last night, 18-7. As that one started at 2 o'clock, but the rest of these will be 6:30 start times. We appreciate everyone tuning in and sticking with us through them. I know they're late for a lot of you down south, but hopefully we can keep them fun and competitive. That one's fouled off. It's 1-1. Well, funny story. They tried to act like a NASCAR pit crew, but there was no spares. So, despite their best efforts, there wasn't really an option. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and that will end the inning. There is no runs on no hits. There is another error, and there is 2 left on base. On to the home half of the second we go. Chinooks lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark here in Kenai, Alaska. Oliver Adams back out for another inning for the Fish. It will be Jack Holubowski, Isaac Fernandez, and Shane Cannon due up for the Oilers. The Chinooks could not get anything across in the top of the second despite the runner in scoring position. So now it is Holubowski. Holubowski hitting .286 on the season, 12 hits, 5 RBIs. First pitch to him. Downstairs on the fastball, it is 1-0. Fastball down the line. It'll stay fair, and it's going to roll to the wall. That should be 2. And pulling in safely is Holubowski with a leadoff double. Now Isaac Fernandez. He will step to the plate with a runner on second and nobody gone. Oliver Adams going to have to work out of a jam, much like he did last inning. Otherwise, could be big trouble for the Chinooks here. Despite the fact that it was a blowout loss yesterday, the Oilers did look good offensively. They looked pretty scary, but the Chinooks just had a whole lot more offensively. In the air, underneath it is Tate Green. He's going to put it away for out number 1. That's a good start to getting out of it for Oliver Adams. As now it's Shane Cannon at the plate. Cannon, the UCSD Triton. Steps to the plate with 1 away. Runner on second. That is Holubowski. On the ground, ranging over is Moyer, and it's in time for out number 2. Good play by Nick Moyer, moving over to his right, throwing across the body, and is able to get the out. So now it is back to the top of the order, Brooks Hassencleaver, and oh boy, this could be trouble for the Nooks. Hassencleaver singled his first time up, and man, he has been dangerous. He's got 3 home runs on the season, went deep yesterday. Fouls that one back, 0-1. Oliver Adams out of the stretch here. Moyer wanted to throw back to second, doesn't come. Fastball misses outside. Count moves even. 1-0, Nooks lead it. Trying to keep the lead. Curveball finds its way onto the corner. That is a nasty pitch there from Adams. That didn't look good at any point until it fell right in. I mean, not till it hit the glove of catcher Austin Young did that pitch look good. Fastball just off the plate, and we move even 2-2. 1 strike away from getting out of the mini jam is Oliver Adams. He had a leadoff double, and and has punched out 2 since, trying to finish the job against the leadoff man, Brooks Hassencleaver. The 2-2 to Hassencleaver outside. We move full payoff pitch coming your way. The Oilers faithful here making some noise. Trying to will the run in from second. Payoff pitch from Adams. Falls downstairs on the curveball, and it is first and second. Did have a base open, so not the end of the world, especially with a hitter like Hassencleaver. But Mark Nellis at the plate, he's been good too. Got to be careful. Mark Nellis 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice in the last inning. Made it all the way around to third before couldn't advance any farther. On the ground softly, and they're going to go to second to finish the job. That will end the second inning of play, as there is no runs on 1 hit. There's no errors and 2 left on base. On to the top of the third we go. Chinooks lead it 1-0. Back here in Kenai, it'll be Phoenix West, the number 3 hitter, to lead things off. He'll be followed up by Cal Whipf and Kai Butler. Very dangerous trio at the plate. 318, 325, and 370 back-to-back-to-back. See if they can get anything done. First pitch misses down and away, 1-0. Phoenix West drove in the runs, or the game's only run, excuse me. It was an RBI single up the middle in the first. He brought home Austin Young. This time he's going to have to lead things off and try and get on base so that Whipf and Butler can score him. 2-0. Make it 3-0 after that one misses outside. Through 2 innings, we have scored a combined 9 less runs, or excuse me, no, 11 less runs than we did in the first 2 innings yesterday. It was 8-4 after 2 innings yesterday. So today is looking a whole lot more normal, as Phoenix West will head on to first for free. Cal Whipf at the plate now. Whipf ground into the double play his first time up. He was perfect yesterday, however. 3 for 3, reaching base 7 times. That got him. Oh, man. And that is an unfortunate turn of events. Ball got away. Phoenix West didn't have a good enough jump. And now its base is empty with one away. So West did his job, and then unfortunately gets thrown out there. So now it's Cal Whip to have to get on base. Good pitch, though, from Prendez, and it is 1-1. Down the line, scooped up over at third by Holubowski, and in time for out number 2. The Miners are tacking on in Anchorage, top of the 5th, and the Miners lead it 7-1. They're looking scary. They picked off the Bucks yesterday, and now have an early lead on the Glacier Pilots. Now Kai Butler at the plate. Butler, he walked his first time up. Takes a pitch downstairs. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch here from Prendez. Curveball outside. Prendez delivers a strike just below the belt, and it is 2-1. Kai Butler waiting for something good to hit here. Into the air, out towards left field, and coming in to make the grab is Owen Musil. That will end the inning. There is no runs on no hits. There is no errors and nobody left on base. On to the home half of the third we go. Chinooks lead it 1-0. Third inning of work for Oliver Adams here in Kenai. Leading off for the Oilers, it'll be Nolan Graw. Graw singled his first time up. See if he can do the same here in the third inning. Lusky and Musil will be due up as well. First pitch to Graw, it's outside. 1-0. Delivering from the windup is Adams, and it generates a big old swing and a miss. 1-1. 1-1 just below the knees, make it 2-1. Everybody playing pretty much straight up standard depth for the Chinooks here, as that one will send him out of the batter's box to try and refocus himself. That one not a swing he'd like to watch back later. Downstairs, and we are full, 3-2. The full count pitch loses him, as it's just below the knees. And so Nolan Graw will head on to first, as it's a leadoff walk for the Oilers. Now Luke Lusky at the plate. Lusky 0 for 1. He struck out looking his first time up. See if he can give the Oilers a runner in scoring position here. Strike right down the pipe there from Adams. It is 0-1. And with this sun glare, I'm going to have a hard time being able to see anything in the Oilers bullpen. On the ground, a diving attempt. It is not grabbed, and that is first and second now for the Oilers. Luke Lusky comes through with a base knock. Now Owen Musil. Owen Musil, he is 0 for 0. He walked his first time up. So still nobody out, as Oliver Adams finds himself in another jam, as he's worked himself out of 2 so far in the ballgame, but how long can he keep doing it? It's the question we're about to find out. Chinooks only have a 1-run lead. It's 1-0. As Adams does get a swing and a miss there off of Musil. The 0-1. Foul tipped back on the curveball. And behind now is Musil. See if Adams can just get a quick punchy right here on the 0-2 pitch. Going to get a new ball, though. So here comes the 0-2 from Adams. He's come set. Fastball. It is in the air. And, man, I lost that one in the sun. It's in the corner, and that's going to score 1. Or 2, actually. It was going to make it 2-1 Oilers. It is a stand-up double for Owen Musil. It went out to right field. And the sun glare on this window is giving me fits. Now it's Reed Oakley at the plate. Oakley struck out looking his first time up. And now he's playing with the lead here. They have not done that since 2-0 yesterday in the first inning. The Chinooks put up an 8 spot in the top of the second yesterday, and now they trail potentially 3-1 here as the run is coming home, and it will not nearly be in time. 3-1 Oilers. Reed Oakley's first hit of the series comes at a good time. So the rally will continue. 1 away. Well, never mind there. I was going to say there shouldn't be any outs. Yeah, but it is nobody gone as Joey Levitt out to the mound to have a chat with Oliver Adams. And it is now just Oakley on first, so no one in scoring position. But the Oilers still nobody out, so they got a real good opportunity to keep it going here. And the umpire will head out to the mound to break up the conversation. We will play on as Austin Young will head back to his position behind the dish. At the plate, it's Jack Holubowski. The double play ball is on here. So look for something down in the zone. Try and induce that. Fastball up the middle, and it's through. Man, I thought Tate Green was going to get to that one, but instead it's another base hit. The Oilers are stringing them together here, as now it's Isaac Fernandez. Fernandez 0 for 1. First and second for the Oilers. Oakley on second. Holubowski on first. Adams taking a look back at second now, kicks and throws. Into the air, foul territory, working over Zaromski. It is into the stands. Oh, and 1. First and second for the Oilers. Shows bunt, pulls it back. It's upstairs anyway. So 1-1. Fernandez looking to drive the runner from second home. The 1-1 pitch. That one's way inside, as it is 2-1 now. Oliver Adams got some work to do to get out of this jam. See if we can see who's in the Chinook bullpen warming. I can't quite tell. Again, I'm not going to be able to tell who's in the Oilers bullpen with that sun glare. Lifted into the air, foul ball on the bunt attempt, 1-2. Yeah, I'll let you know who's in that Chinook bullpen when I can see a number. Can't quite tell. So 1 ball, 2 strikes from Adams here. Delivers. Curveball into the air. Foul territory again, but this one might be playable. It was playable for Zaromski. Didn't make the play. Looks like he ran into that fence over there pretty hard. I think he's all right. But it falls harmlessly to the grass for the Oilers. And it'll remain 1-2. Two and two is the count. First and second. Golfed out there to left. Didn't have to go far, did Phoenix West. And his throw will keep the runner at second. So finally, one away. As they're going to look to stop the bleeding here, but it'll be Shane Cannon with Brooks Hassencleaver on deck. Cannon 0 for 1 in the ballgame so far. Ollie comes set. Kicks and throws. Fastball. It's sliced out to right field. Did he make the play? He did. Kirby Jenkins lays out for it, and there is two away. I thought that was going to get down. That one had some speed off the bat, but Kirby Jenkins made a good break and makes the play. So now with two away, it is all up to Hassencleaver. Hassencleaver will be the last chance to add on more for the Oilers here in the inning. They've put up 3 already. They've gotten to Oliver Adams. I mean, they've got to Oliver Adams in the first 2 innings, but he just worked himself out of jams. And again, it was just one of those questions. If you keep putting yourself in those situations, you're not going to be able to get out of them every time. So the floodgates started to open a little bit for the Oilers here in this 3rd inning. And now, just got to limit damage. That's what Adams is hoping to do right here. 1-0 to Hassencleaver. Just misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Waiting on deck, it is Max Nellis. See if he gets an opportunity here in this inning. Fastball. That is out towards right field, and there is no doubt about that one. Home run number 4. It is 6-3, or 6-1, excuse me, Oilers. That ball clears the fence in the same spot it did yesterday. Just absolutely clobbers it out to right field. I believe there's no way that does not give him the league lead in homers. As, again, the Oilers now lead at 6-1. Mark Nellis at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Grounded into fielder's choices both times. And my goodness. I mean, that ball was a no-doubter right off the bat. The dugout was out of the dugout about before it even got out of the dirt part of the yard. So that's going to do it. But boy, was the damage done. It is 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. There is no errors, and there's nobody left on base. On to the top of the 4th we go. Oilers lead it 6-1. Chinooks back to the plate to try and cut into the deficit after the Oilers put up 6 in the third inning, capped off by a 3-run shot from Brooks Hasencleaver. Does it in back-to-back days in essentially the same spot. And that is going to be out number 1. Drew Hurst grounds over to second for out number 1. Now it is Luke Zaromsky at the plate. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to short his first time up. Man, Calvin, no bingo hall this year. They sold it last year. I did stay there 2 years ago, though. It's a fun spot to hang out with the team, so, you know, it's nothing too fancy, obviously. But it's a good time with the team. This year, though, we get to stay at the Alaska Christian Retreat, which has been cool. A little bit more like a camp. You know, there's a lake and some cool stuff, a lot of beds, and it's a nice setup for the guys. I think they're enjoying it, and we're excited for a great week together. So can't complain too much. But yeah, the bingo hall got some memories there. Sad to see it go. 3-1, or excuse me, 3-0 to Zaromsky at the moment, as he'll take a strike there. So it's now 3-1. The 3-1 pitch way inside. And so on to first goes Zaromsky. The Chinooks going to have to try and make a push of their own. They put up 8 in one inning yesterday. No reason to count this team out. But the Oilers, they did their job. My goodness. Nice inning from them in the third. Prendez, the runner on first and 1 away, delivers a strike called on the outside half to Nick Moyer. Moyer 0 for 1 in this one. That one not close in the other batter's box, and it is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Crowd has stayed about the same here. This looks like what we've got for the evening. On to third. And the throw in time, and it is 2 away. Zaromsky advancing to second. Good throw from Jack Holubowski. As now it is Tate Green. Tate Green reached on an error his last time up. Chinooks will take a runner on however they can get it. Prendez looks at the runner on second, now delivers. It is in the air, foul territory. Underneath it is Oakley for out number 3. So the Chinooks can't get anything across here in the fourth. They have no runs. There was no hits. There was no errors and 1 left on base. On to the home half of the fourth we go. It is 6-1 Oilers. Looks like number 18, Cade Carrington. New pitcher to the ball game for the Chinooks here in the bottom of the fourth. It's number 18, Cade Carrington. Carrington out of Middlebury, Indiana. Olivet Nazarene University. 2.79 the ERA, 1 win, 1 loss on 7 appearances. 9 2/3 pitch, giving up 8 hits, 4 runs, only 3 of them earned, 6 walks, and 5 Ks for Carrington. Delivers high and tight to Nolan Graw. Graw is 1 for 1. Single and a walk in this one. Came home to score on the walk. Fouls that pitch off, and we are even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider down and in. 2-1. The Oilers, man, they're looking to add on to their 5-run lead. And that's not going to do it. On over to first. There is 1 away now. So Luke Lusky at the plate. Lusky, he is 1 for 2. Singled and scored his last time around. Lusky, the South Dakota State Jackrabbit. With 1 away here, we'll face Cade Carrington for the first time today. Slides one in over the heart of the plate. 0-1. Good pitch. Out to center field. Ranging over is Butler for out number 2. Now Owen Musil. Last chance for the Oilers here. Good start for Cade Carrington to the inning. You would hope that he can go a number of innings, as it was an early exit for Ollie Adams. Down and in. 1-0. This ball game a little bit of a 180 from yesterday. Downstairs on the changeup. 2-0. Yesterday was a big inning from the Chinooks and a whole lot of scoring. This one, there's been some scoring, but it was a big inning from the Oilers and not much else. So, yeah, we'll see how this one progresses, but right now it's all Oilers other than that first inning for the Chinooks. Gets the strike call on the corner, 2-2. Carrington can punch Musil out right here and get out of the inning without any trouble whatsoever. And he'll do just that. Fans him, and there is no runs on no hits. There is no errors, nobody left on base. Down go the Oilers, 1, 2, 3. As we head on to the top of the 5th, it is 6-1 Oilers. Welcome back to Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark. The Chinooks will head back to the plate to face Kian Prendez, who has pitched it well so far. One blip in the first inning, but that's it. 3 straight goose eggs on the board since. 6-1 Oilers lead it as Austin Young will step to the plate. Still 0 for 0. He's walked both times, came home to score the Chinooks' only run of the ballgame in the first. 0-1 after the first pitch from Prendez. Prendez out of the windup. Delivers a breaking ball in there for strike 2. He is ahead now. Sun's starting to fade back behind us, which I am very thankful for. It was cooking in this press box. And it still is, but it was beating on us. Less glare, hopefully, too. Prendez looking for the punch-out pitch right here on Austin Young. That won't be it. It's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As it's Kirby Jenkins waiting on deck. One, 2, lined out towards center or to left field. And that is a leadoff single for Austin Young. Maybe the start of a rally. We'll see. Kirby Jenkins at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Did reach on an error in the first. It is the 1, 2, 3 hitters that were due up. Young, Jenkins, and West. Barring a double play, we will see Cal Whip, the DH, batting cleanup. Way outside after that one slipped a little bit, it looks like. Out the hand of Prendez. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Fastball above the knee, and it's in there for a strike. 1-1. Count moves even. Shortstop Nolan Graw shifted over just a little bit towards third, maybe a hole that he could find. Jenkins will take a strike at the knees, though. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Young on first. Ooh, not the pitch you wanted to take a hack at. And he pays for it. It was a curveball right at his face. And that one tied him up pretty good. So 1 away, runner on first. And now it is Phoenix West. West 1 for 1, a walk and a single. He's responsible for the only Chinook run of the day. Prendez checks over at first, kicks and throws. Oh, man, that ball was clobbered, but clobbered very foul. I mean, I had the same launch angle as Cleavers, but definitely not the right direction. See if he can do that again and just straighten it out a little bit. Help cut into this lead. Instead, he pulls the trigger on that, and it's 0-2 quickly. Again, the Chinooks yet to hit a homer on the season, but they've proved in games like yesterday they don't need it. But boy, would it be fun. The 0-2 pitch. It is down the line. Is that fair? They say it is. Over to second. Runner coming home. And the throw, it'll be a close play. Might have gotten him if it was handled. But in safely is Austin Young all the way from first. It is 6-2 Oilers now. And into third is Phoenix West. It's only going to be a double with an advance to third on the throw. But the Chinooks in business now. Runner on third. Only one away. Cal Whiff at the plate. Whiff 0 for 2 in this one. Chinooks would really like to try and chase Prendez from this ballgame. Prendez been good tonight, but statistically, this is his worst outing of the season. Which, if this is your worst outing of the season, I mean, you've had a pretty good season. Because he's doing all right tonight. See if he can get out of the jam here, though. Softly on the ground. It will score one, though. So run batted in for Cal Whiff. As Phoenix West home to score. It's 6-3 Oilers. As the bases are now empty with 2 away. Kai Butler at the plate came into the ballgame hitting .370. 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out here. Maybe Kai Butler can give the Chinooks some juice. Curveball. Just misses outside. 1-0. He tries to square a bunt down. It rolls foul. He's going to try to use his speed to beat that out. And, you know, for most guys, that's not a great tactic, but he's shown it over the season. He can do it. Yesterday, beat out a routine infield play. And he's going to maybe go back to it here with only 1 strike. We'll see. Curveball swing and a foul tip. Back to the screen, 1-2. Definitely is not going to try the bunt attempt here. One and two. Inside, that might have got him. It definitely did, I think. And, yep, on to first goes Kai Butler. He's shaking it off, but that didn't look good. Came up hobbling just a bit, but should be all right here. Now it is Drew Hurst at the plate. Hurst 0 for 2. With a runner on first and 2 away. The Chinooks can get one more run back. That would be really nice. As they trail still by 3. Good throw, and I think, nope, he's in safely. Much to the ire of these keen-eye fans. As stolen base for Kai Butler. One ball, no strikes. On the ground, over to second. Play is made clean by Cannon, and that will end the inning. The Chinooks do get 2 runs on 2 hits. There is no errors and 1 left on base. On to the home half of the 5th we go. 6-3, Oilers lead it. Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska, as it will still be Cade Carrington on the mound for the Chinooks. Number 11, Reed Oakley, will lead things off. Oakley, he is 1 for 2. Singleton scored his last time up. Came home on the Hassan Cleaver homer. Carrington leaves it down and away. 2 balls, no strikes for Oakley. Oakley out of Kansas City, Kansas Community College. Strike, and it is 2-1. 2-1 pitch inside, and it is 3-1. Cade Carrington behind in the count. See if he can work his way back in. Update from Anchorage. It is all minors, as that will be ball 4. So on to first goes Oakley with Jack Holubowski at the plate. But it's the bottom of the 7th in Anchorage, and it is 11-2 Matsu, as the Glacier Pilots just not able to keep pace with the Miners right now. 6-3, the Oilers lead the Chinooks here in Kenai, as Jack Holubowski at the plate as they look to add on after the Chinooks put up 2 in the top half. Downstairs, cleaned up quickly by Young. And there is 1 ball, no strikes. The lefty Carrington leaves it down and away. 2-0. Downstairs, Carrington's got to try and find the zone here. And out to the mound goes head coach Easton Babe. Not going to be a pitching change, just trying to calm him down here. There's a couple Chinooks warming in the pen. Can't tell who they are. There is an Oiler warming in the pen. Can't tell exactly who he is either. Getting word it might be number 30, Justin Parks. We shall see. We'll see if we get to see whoever it is in the 6th inning or not, whether Prendez comes back out. I'd imagine it will be the new pitcher. Prendez pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 in the top half of the 5th. The 3-0 misses down and in. So 1st and 2nd now with nobody gone here for the Oilers. 2 straight walks from Carrington. And now it is Isaac Fernandez. Fernandez 0 for 2 in this one. Trying to right the ship here. He shows bunt, puts it down the line, foul. It's 0-1. Chinooks offense has come back down to earth here a little bit after an 18-run day yesterday. Just 3 today, and it is a lot of runners left on base for the Chinooks. This is potentially a 2-ball, and they're going to get them both. The lead runner does advance to 3rd, but you will take that trade-off every day. Gets the 6-4-3 double play on Fernandez. And the runner on 3rd with 2 away is Oakley. Shane Cannon at the plate, the 9-hole hitter. Brooks Hasencleaver waits on deck. You just can't let this inning get to him. It's just not a guy you want to see at the plate with runners on base. Oh, it is not picked up cleanly, and a run scores. That could have ended the inning, but instead an E5 will score Oakley. So on to 2nd goes Shane Cannon as well, because no one was covering 2nd. So now back to the top of the order with Hasencleaver. We all know what he did last time. 3-run shot over the right field wall. Same result as yesterday. Curveball to him. Upstairs it is 1-0. So it's 7-3 Oilers with the runner on 2nd and Hasencleaver at the plate. The Oilers have matched their run total from yesterday, as that one's delivered downstairs, 2-0. Again, same situation as the 2nd inning. Don't be afraid to just walk him here. Got a base open. There is no point in giving up another bomb. Slider is called a strike, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch. inside. And the count moves 3-1. Hasenclever, I would imagine, just going to take ball 4 here at some point. I don't feel like the Chinooks are going to challenge him too much. And they do. Gets the swing and a miss, and now it's a payoff pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. And now a chance for Carrington to get out of the inning with only the 1 run across. And I don't believe it's going to be earned because it came home on the error. Strike 3, got him looking. Hasenclever was headed to first, gives the umpire a glare. And that's going to do it. There is 1 run on no hits. There is an error. And there is 1 left on base. On to the top of the 6th we go. It is 7-3. Oilers lead it. Leading off for the Chinooks here in the top of the 6th, it will be Luke Zaromski. Zaromski 0 for 1 in the ballgame so far, reached on a walk in the 4th inning. He'll be followed up by Nick Moyer and Tate Green. First pitch to him misses downstairs. It is still Kian Prendez on the bump for the Oilers. See if he can go a full inning here, as that one is out to the wall in left off the Alieska Tires sign. And in standing is Luke Zaromski with the double. Good start to the inning for the Chinooks. This ballgame's not over. 4-run deficit, but the Chinooks, we know they can heat up real quick. I mean, the Oilers put up 6 in an inning. Nick Moyer at the plate. Moyer 0 for 2. But he's got a runner in scoring position with nobody gone. Tate Green waits on deck. Curveball on the inside corner, 0-1. Curveball misses just outside, 1-1. Oilers fans have stuck around for the most part here at Coral Seymour. It's a lovely evening. Their Oilers are winning, and no reason to go anywhere fast. But this ball game still within reach for the Chinooks. It's fouled back, and it's 1-1 for Moyer. One ball, 2 strikes, says the home plate umpire. As Prendez, he comes set. Strike 3 at the knees. Really good pitch from Prendez. And there's one away. Tate Green now. He is 0 for 2. Did reach on an error in the second. Got a chance to bring in a run right here. Love to see him trade places with Luke Zaromsky. He showed bunt, pulled it back. It's 1-0. Some cat and mouse games going on back there at second. Zaromsky dancing around a little bit. Everyone on the infield eyeing him. See if he does it again. You love that as a runner. You're able to draw the attention. Takes the pitcher's focus away. Maybe he makes a mistake. Swing and a miss on a filthy changeup there. And it is 0-2. Prendez has pitched it just so well so far this ball game and throughout the season, and got a chance to get to 2 away and out of a leadoff double, but that one misses down and away, 1-2. This is game 2 of a 5-game series. The Chinooks are trying to battle back here and take a 2-0 series lead. But in trouble now is Green. Zaromsky able to get back to second, but there is 2 away. Back to the top of the order, it's Austin Young. He's 1 for 1. He scored twice. Single and 2 walks for the Fresno State Bulldog. And it's looking like potentially Prendez could go the entirety of this 6th inning. But Austin Young, he's got other plans. See if he can bring Zaromsky home from second. It was a nice double to start things out, but nothing doing since. With 2 away, Prendez kicks and throws. Good frame job from Oakley. That was, I think that was off the corner there low, but he sells it to the umpire. It's 0-1. On the ground, softly over to third, into the glove. Can he run it out? Yes, he can. So Austin Young aboard with a single, but no advance from Zaromsky. So although it keeps the inning going, doesn't really do a whole lot other than give Kirby Jenkins another runner to potentially work with here if he can shoot something into the alleyway. Jenkins 0 for 3 in this one. Did reach on an error in the first, but he's going to be searching for base hit number 1 of the ball game. First pitch to him. It is a curveball, down and in. 1-0. Calling time is Prendez. He will now toe the rubber and get the sign here from Oakley. takes a look back at second, delivers. Curveball outside, and it is 2-0 to Jenkins. A walk would definitely be taken by the Chinooks. Would load them up for Phoenix West, who has been very good in this ball game. Fish would not say no, seeing Phoenix West at the plate with the bases loaded. As that one's looped off foul. Count moves to 2-1. You know, Jenkins would like a base hit, though, right here. Chinooks at this point, though, really need to keep chipping away at this lead if they want to win it. So run would be huge here. Gotta have it. 2-1 pitch. Taken down and in, and it is 3-1 to Jenkins. Three balls, one strike. Young on first. Zaromski on second. Feels like forever ago now that he had that leadoff double. Fastball. That is strike two. He was ready to start unstrapping his shin guard, but he's going to have to settle back in, see the payoff pitch. Phoenix West was ready to go to the plate and drive him in, but so 3-2, payoff pitch. Prendez trying to finish the job and get out of the jam. Can't do it there. It is fouled off down the line. And Kirby Jenkins going to keep going. Up over 90 pitches now is Kian Prendez. Got to imagine if he can't finish it against Jenkins, maybe he gets to see West, but no further than that. It's softly fouled over to the third base coach, Easton Babe. Kirby Jenkins just staying alive, trying to see another pitch. Hasn't quite found the one he likes yet. As that one's downstairs, finally wins the battle. And on to first he goes. Base is loaded, full of fish. Zaromski finally is able to move over. He's at third. Young moves to second. Jenkins on first, and now Phoenix West. And as figured, that will end the day for Kian Prendez. And what a day it was. Almost 6 full innings, but couldn't quite get all the way there. We're going to take a break, let the new pitcher warm up, get you his name and number when we return.
Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska, where the new pitcher in the ball game for the Oilers is number 39, Russ Martin. Martin out of the University of Arkansas Little Rock, hometown of Russellville, Arkansas. 6.57 the ERA, 1 win, no losses on 5 appearances. Does have 1 start. He's pitched 12 and a third, giving up 19 hits, 10 runs, 9 of them earned, 7 walks and 13 Ks for Martin. He will face Phoenix West, the fellow Arkansas man. One ball, no strikes. And, well, Phoenix is not actually from Arkansas. He plays his college ball in Arkansas at Harding. Phoenix actually from Fort Collins, Colorado. So let me clear that up. But either way, that one scooped up, and that will end the inning. The Chinooks can't get anything across here as Phoenix West grounds over to first. No runs on 2 hits. There is no errors and 3 left on base. On to the home half of the 6th we go. It is 7-3 Oilers. Looks like it. Yep. Welcome back to Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark as the Oilers will take the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Mark Nellis to lead things off. He's 0 for 1, or excuse me, 0 for 3 in the ball game. 2 fielder's choice and a flyout. He will face Cade Carrington, who is still on the bump for the Chinooks. Nellis stabs at a pitch high, and it's 0-1. It went foul. This is true. I can confirm that Phoenix West does not wear shoes anywhere but the baseball field. He loves to go barefoot, and yep, can confirm that's true. Probably's got some very strong feet. But, hey, whatever he does, didn't pay off that time, but it's paid off on the baseball field. He's looked good this year. And he plays ball at Harding, so gotta say, it's worked out all right for him. 0-2 here quickly to Mark Nellis. Down and away as the count moves to 1-2. Nolan Graw and Luke Lusky are due up for the Oilers here in this inning along with Nellis. The 1-2 down and in. Nearly got him, but it is going to make it even 2-2. Three and two. Count moves full from Carrington.
On the ground, it is over, and it is going to be called foul. I don't know about that. I did not see that as foul. It was going to be a close play at the plate. It might have been an infield single. But either way, not going to matter. We do it again at 3-2. That would have been an impressive play for Drew Hirschbank. He cleaned it up nicely and made the throw, but it was going to be a long throw to make either way. And instead, they lose him. Martin Ellis over to first for free. Nolan Graw at the plate. Waiting on deck for the Oilers, it is number 19, Luke Lusky. As that's going to get away. Over to second goes Nellis. One ball, no strikes. Carrington checks back at second and delivers. Chopped on over through the middle. That will score a run, and it is 8-3 Oilers. RBI single there for Graw. That is only his second RBI of the season. Scores Nellis, and there's still nobody gone here. And now this is the end of the day for Cade Carrington. We're going to take a quick break and get you the new name and number when we return. Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska, where the new pitcher in the ballgame for your Chinooks, it's number 30, Paul Whitcop. Whitcop out of Richmond University, hometown of McLean, Virginia. 3.52 ERA, no wins, 1 loss on 7 appearances. Pitched 7 2/3, given up 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 8 walks, 7 strikeouts for Whitcop. Got a runner on first with nobody gone. It is Luke Lusky at the plate. Misses outside on the first pitch to Lusky. It's 1-0. Owen Musel waits on deck. Runner goes, but there is a foul ball. Just kind of checking it and fouls it off. 1-1. Still a lovely evening here in Kenai. Hoping it stays this way tomorrow for Game 3 of the series. This might be a good time to give you a little fishing report. It is, of course, the rest of this series. We are in Game 2. 3 more to follow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All at 6:30 here at Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark. Then, Friday and Saturday, we are off. As the runner goes, might get him. Got him out at second. And there's one away now, bases empty. 2-1 for Luke Lusky. But again, days off on Friday, Saturday. Then we are back to action on Sunday, the 12th at 4 o'clock in Anchorage at Mulcahy Stadium against the Anchorage Glacier Pilots. That concludes your Chinook fishing report, as that will be ball 4 on the inside. And on to first goes Luke Lusky. 1 on, 1 out for Owen Musil now. We have a final from Anchorage, and it was a blowout. Miners put up 14 on the Glacier Pilots. Final score 14-3. Miners win it at Mulcahy Stadium. They improved to 9-7 on the season. Fouled back, and it is 0-1 here for Musil. Musil, he is 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Walk and a double, which he scored on in the third. On the ground, this could be 2. They're going to go to second. It's close. They get 1, and the second one at first not in time. But they get the lead runner, so you'll take it as Owen Musil in on a fielder's choice. So 2 away, runner on first, Reed Oakley at the plate. And Easton Babe calling over the second base umpire. Having a discussion there on the first or on the third base line. As now Babe will head back to the dugout, so we will play on. It's going to be Reed Oakley. Oakley, 1-for-2. Single and a walk in this one. He has scored on both of them. Only Oiler to score twice in the ballgame. Nice bounce back day after no hits yesterday. Fouls the first pitch he sees back to the screen, and it is 0-1. The 0-1, it's down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The sidearm delivery in there for a strike right at the belt. And the count moves to 1-2. Chance to get out of the inning right here.
In the air, out to right field, going back on it is Kirby Jenkins to make the play. That will finish the 6th inning. There is 1 run, however, on 1 hit. There is no errors and 1 left on base. On to the top of the 7th we go. Oilers lead it 8-3. Welcome back to the Kenai Peninsula here in Alaska, as it will be Cal Whip to lead things off for the Chinooks. He's 0 for 3 in this one. He'll be followed up by Kai Butler and Drew Hurst. See if the Chinooks can make any late push back into this one. They trail 8-3 by 5 runs. One and 0 as the first pitch to Cal misses downstairs. Still Russ Martin on the mound for the Oilers. He is throwing heat as it misses inside, 2-0. The Little Rock Trojan is looking, well, I was going to say he's looking sharp, but hasn't found the zone yet here. Well, he's throwing fast, I'll say that. He finds the zone there as Cal Whip puts a swing and a miss on that one. Three-one now. Into the air. Not much on it as it's caught in foul territory for out number 1. Now it's Kai Butler. Butler, he is 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and walked in this one so far, but an opportunity for his first base hit of the night. He went 6 for 7 yesterday. Just a massive afternoon for Kai Butler. Bounced in the dirt, and that'll be ball 1. There are no lights here at Coral Seymour
Memorial Ballpark. As the sun is going away here. Obviously, it'll still be light out for a while, but it's darkening up just a tad. 2-1 to Butler. It is nearing 9 o'clock local time as Butler puts it on the ground. Took a funky hop, but it was handled well by Nolan Graw, and there's 2 away. Now with 2 away bases empty, Drew Hurst at the plate. Last chance for the Chinooks before we stretch. Drew Hurst out of Messiah University. He will take a gander at the first pitch. It finds its way in at the belt, and it is 0-1. The Oilers fans here enjoying a 5-run lead after a smattering yesterday. Down and in, and it is 1-1 to Hurst. Again, very similar crowds yesterday today. I figured one way or another it'd be different from a Sunday afternoon to a Monday evening, but about the same. Not huge, but not bad. So I'm curious what the rest of the week will bring. Might be about the same throughout the week. 1-2. It is left low. Count moves to 2-2. The kick and the throw inside. Had to get moved to get out of the way of it. And we have a payoff pitch coming for Russ Martin. Martin delivers. He is throwing straight fuzz, but that one on the ground. And it is on to first. That's going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Down go the Chinooks in short order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. On to the bottom of the 7th we go. It is 8-3 Oilers as we stretch.
Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska. New pitcher in the ballgame for the Chinooks. It's number 34, Owen Dockstader. He's out of Belmont Abbey College, hometown of Eagle River, Alaska. So, local product. He is posting a 13.5 ERA, no wins, 1 loss on 2 appearances. 1 1/3 pitch, giving up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for Dockstader. He will face Jack Holubowski to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Holubowski. Just misses off the plate. It is 1-0. Downstairs. And the count moves to 2-0. Dockstader behind here early. The 2-0 into the air. It is fouled back, so now the count is 2-1. Chinooks trail 8-3. It was the one big 3rd inning that the Oilers had, capped off by the Hassan Cleaver 3-run bomb. And Chinooks just haven't recovered since. They put up 2 in the 5th inning, but it just hasn't been enough. 2-2. The game not over, but it's going to take a long road back for the Chinooks. The Oilers fans enjoying what they're seeing right now. 2-2 pitch from Dockstader. Fastball. It is downstairs, gets away, but doesn't matter. All right, 3-2 now. Dockstader can get him right here. Instead, it is out to left field, and you can kiss it goodbye. Home run number 1 of the season for Jack Holubowski. He takes Dockstader deep on the full count pitch as the solo shot makes it 9-3. Now Isaac Fernandez at the plate. That ball snuck out right by the foul pole there and left. And it will be a pinch hitter in the ballgame for Fernandez. It's number 20, Wyatt Bundy. Bundy out of Yavapai College, hometown of Mesa, Arizona. He will look at the first pitch downstairs. It is 1-0. The Oilers having a field day here at home. Enjoying what they're seeing from this offense. Strike in there. It's 1-1. We move even. Bounced over the head of catcher Austin Young. Count moves to 2-1. The Chinooks now trail by 6. Just got to find some way out of the inning here. As there's still nobody out. Just misses at the belt. 3-1. Down and in, and he will head on to first for free. Isaac Fernandez, or excuse me, nope, that was, again, Wyatt Bundy on to first. And out to the mound is pitching coach Joey Levitt. Have a conversation here with Doc Statter. There's a runner on first with nobody out. Out to the mound goes the umpire to break up the conversation. It is now Shane Cannon at the plate. Cannon, the second baseman. He is 0 for 3 in this one. Did reach on an error in the 5th inning. That was his last time up. Curveball. Catches the inside corner. It is 0-1. Appreciate everyone who's stuck with us through 6.5 innings. And in the dirt, Austin Young not able to make a throw as Bundy into second. One ball, one strike. Doc Statter delivers. It's inside on the curveball. 2-1. See if he can get an out here, or else this could be trouble. Runner on second. Already a homer, and still nobody out. Misses upstairs. 3-1. As the sun, it's gone here in Chugiak, or excuse me, in Kenai. Still blue skies, but it looks a little gray out past right field. You can't really see it on your screen, but it's a little gray out there. And on to first goes Cannon. Back-to-back walks given by Doc Statter. And now we have the top of the order and Brooks Hossencleaver at the plate. I don't know what you do with him at this point. Did strike him out looking last time up, so that's a good sign. He is human, but, man, he's been good. Homer today, homer yesterday. Hopefully that is not the theme for the rest of the series. We would like to break that streak tomorrow. Change up downstairs, 1-0. But gotta admit that he's been very good. Been the best player on the Oilers this series and all season, honestly. Came in hitting .302 with 16 hits, 14 RBIs, and 3 bombs. Now he's got 4 bombs, and lifts this one in the air. This could be put away. It's going to get out. So count moves to 1-1. Dockstader, the righty, out of the stretch here. He kicks and throws. Fastball downstairs. Count moves 2-1. Austin Young will keep everyone where they're at. Two balls, one strike. Runner on first is Cannon. Bundy's on second. Strike there. Count moves 2-2. Good pitch there from Dockstader. It's the bottom of the seventh here. Chinooks have two more chances to put runs on the board, but that is if they can get out of this inning. With no outs, the run rule's not out of play. Curveball downstairs, and we move full. Again, not the worst case scenario to walk him here, even though the runner, or there is not a base open on first. But you move the runner over to second and third and load them up. Not the end of the world. And that's not what will happen. Dockstader is going to clean it up. Flipped on over for out number one. He will retire Hostencleaver. Good work by Owen Dockstader. And now it is Mark Nellis. Nellis 0 for 3. Did walk and score his last time up. The runners do advance on the ground out there, though. Bundy over to third. Cannon over to second. See what Nellis can do with only one away. Dockstader trying to pitch out of the jam. Gave up the one homer, but that's it so far. Inside. Nearly got clipped. It's 1-0. Oh, that one's going to get away. Run comes home to score. It is 10-3 Oilers. That was Wyatt Bundy. Cannon moves over to third. Nolan Graw on deck. The 1-0. Oh, man. That one ran inside. Didn't get him. As Dockstader just not able to find the zone right now. 2-0. Fastball. That one's going to get in there. Good pitch from Owen. 2-1. Or 3-1, actually, says the home plate umpire. And Dockstader will lose him there. And so first and third now for the Oilers, as Nolan Graw steps to the plate with only one away.
Number 13, Nolan Graw.
Dockstader checks over at first. Now kicks and throws. It's upstairs. 1-0. Luke Lusky is on deck. He will see the plate barring a double play here. The winning run is at the plate now in Graw. Well, they could hit the run rule here in the seventh.
That's a possibility. Run rule is 10 after 7 here in the ABL. Ooh, swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Dockstader. Had him fooled. It's 2-1. Misses, and that might have gotten him. Nope. It was actually a great swim move there around the back of the bag. The throw was in time, but a better move from Mark Nellis to avoid the tag. So both runners in scoring position now. Base hit to the outfield should score them both and make it a 12-3 ball game. Swing and a miss. We are full. Three and 2. Pitch was outside, but pulled the trigger anyway. And that's not going to punch him out there. On to first to load him up goes Graw, and they're still only one away. And now the winning run is on base. Lusky now at the plate. And that's going to be the end of Dockstader's day. We'll see who the new pitcher is. Get you his name and number when we return.
It looks like number 35, Cade Roland. Yeah.
Now pitching for the Chinooks, number 35, Cade Roland.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Right. We'll see if we play then. Okay. Yeah. That's true. Yep. We'll just keep our fingers crossed, I guess.
Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska. New pitcher in the ballgame for the Chinooks. It's number 35, Cade Roland, out of Connors State College, town of Pangburn, Arkansas. 7.36 ERA, no wins or losses on 2 appearances. 3.2 innings pitched. He's given up 3 hits, 4 runs, only 3 of them earned. 2 walks, 1 strikeout for Roland. Luke Lusky at the plate. Lusky 1 for 3. Bases are loaded with only 1 away. 10-3, Oilers lead it. Roland delivers his first pitch as that is lifted out towards left field. Underneath it is West to make the grab. It will score a run, so a sacrifice fly for Lusky, but there's 2 away, which for the Chinooks, that's what they need just to get out of the inning. As now it is Owen Musel. Shane Cannon was the runner to come home.
Now batting number 49, Owen Musel.
Nellis and Graw still holding at first and second. Those are the winning 2 runs. Owen Musel, he is 1 for 3 as well. Misses below the knees on the fastball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Roland comes set, delivers a fastball in the air, foul, and it's 1-1. Again, big thank you to all of you who've stuck around with us. We appreciate it. I know it's late out on the East Coast and in. Really, anywhere down in the lower 48. The 1-1 curveball into the air. Kirby Jenkins roaming over. Can he get there? Yep. And that will end the inning. The Chinooks get out of it. But 3 runs come across to score on just 1 hit. It was the solo shot from Jack Holubowski. There is no errors and 2 left on base. On to the top of the 8th we go. Chinooks trail the Oilers 11-3. Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska. Oilers lead it 11-3 over the Chinooks. It will be Luke Zaromski to lead things off for the Chinooks. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Still, it is Russ Martin on the bump for the Oilers. First pitch right down Main Street, and it's 0-1. Strike on the outside half. Zaromski behind in the count now, 0-2. Moyer and Green due up in the inning as well. Swing and a miss, and down on 3 straight pitches is Zaromski. There's 1 away. Now Nick Moyer. Moyer 0 for 3 in the ballgame. Curveball finds its way in there. It's 0-1. Good pitch from Russ Martin. He's looked really solid since stepping into this ballgame. Fastball out towards center field, and Nellis underneath it for a quick out number 2. Now Tate Green. Last chance for the Chinooks here in the top of the 8th. Nope, it's a new hitter. It's Reese Vassar in the ball game. So In goes Reese Vassar. Out goes Tate Green. Tate Green exits the ball game 0 for 3. Into the air, right back to center field. Same spot, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down. Chinooks retired in short order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. On to the home half of the 8th we go. Oilers lead at 11-3. Cade Rowland still on the mound for the Chinooks here in the bottom of the 8th. It will be Reed Oakley to lead things off for the Oilers. Oakley, he is 1 for 3 with a walk and a score as well. He scored twice on a single and the walk. He will face Cade Rowland for the first time today. Oilers lead at 11-3 as they look to finish things up here for the first home win of the series. First pitch from Rowland misses downstairs. It's 1-0. Sprayed foul, and it's even 1-1. Jack Holubowski waits on deck. He homered to lead off the 7th inning. See if he can do the same here in the 8th. That was his first bomb of the season. And this Oilers team, man, they have some power bats. They came in with 5 team homers and are going to leave this one with at least 7. Chinooks have yet to hit one. 2-1 pitch out to center. Kai Butler ranging over and putting it away for out number 1. So 1 gone and nobody on base for Jack Holubowski. Holubowski, man, he's had a day. 3 for 3. He is a triple shy of the cycle. Double in the 2nd, single in the 3rd, scored on that one, walked in the 5th, and homered in the 7th. So, if he can leg out a triple here, he will achieve the rare cycle. Takes a curveball there, and it is 0-1. You think that's on his mind? Not sure, but it is a possibility. Curveball again taken right down the middle. 0-2, he's behind. He's going to have to work his way back. Doubt he gets another chance in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and strikes him out on 3 pitches. Cade Rowland. Cade Rowland. He's looking good here. Punched out 2 guys in the 7th. Now gets 2 quick ones here, and he's looking good. Wyatt Bundy at the plate. He walked and scored his first time up. He replaced Isaac Fernandez. Roland out of the windup. Fastball downstairs, 1-0. Chinooks going to have their last chance in the top of the ninth to try and get anything back, but the Oilers going to just try to finish the job. Down and in. Do got a pitcher warming in the pen for the Oilers. It looks to be number 30, Justin Parks. Assume he's going to close it down. 2-0 from Roland. Can't get the call there. Just inside. So hitters count here is 3-0. Fastball. This one in there. It's 3-1. The beer garden's cleared out just a little bit, but everyone else has pretty much stayed in their seats here at Coral Seymour. Can't get the 1-2-3 inning, however. They will send Wyatt on to first. Now Shane Cannon at the plate. Cannon with 2 away and a runner aboard. Down and away. It is 1-0. A good point being made to my left. You don't really want to give Brooks Cleaver another crack at things. Fastball down the middle. 1-1. Cade Roland would love to get out of it right here. Into the air. That should do it. Coming in is Butler, and the play is made. So the Chinooks get out of the inning. There is no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the top of the ninth we go. Last chance for the Chinooks. They trail 11-3. Oilers lead.
That is good.
Now pitching for the Oilers from Yavapai College, number 30, Justin Parks.
Perfect.
Top of the ninth here in Kenai. New pitcher in the ball game for the Oilers. It's number 30, Justin Parks, out of Gilbert, Arizona, Yavapai College. He is posting a 0 ERA, 2 wins, no losses, 4 appearances, 11 innings pitched, giving up 7 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned though. 4 walks and 9 strikeouts for Parks. Into the ballgame for Cleaver. It is Brady Brown. As we will have the top of the order due up for the Chinooks in a last-ditch effort. Here's they trail 11-3. Parks delivers a absolute heater down the, oh, I thought that was a strike. I guess not. Not sure where it missed, to be honest. 1-0. Out to center field, shallow center field coming in. It is Nellis for out number 1. It'll be the first time Young is retired today. Kirby Jenkins at the plate. He is 0 for 3, does have a walk. Man, Parks, he's got a very quick motion over the top. And it looks like we've got a sub in. Looks like Carter Reed, I believe. Yep, number 4, Carter Reed at the plate. Comes in for Jenkins. Fastball down and away. 1-0. That pitch misses upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 away. It is Phoenix West on deck. In the dirt. And the count moves to 3-0. Carter Reed, he's ahead. The Oilers, though, 2 outs from victory in Game 2 of this 5-game series. Will miss down and away, so on to first goes Reed on 4 straight pitches. Now it is Phoenix West. West, he is 2 for 3. Single, a double, and a walk, and a ground out. He scored on the double in the 5th. Takes it downstairs on the changeup. 1-0. West will have one of the more interesting stances you'll see. His feet are like pretty much together when he's at the plate. Knees in, and he stands up pretty tall, and you know, it works. 2-0 now. It doesn't really look that odd when you first look at it, but you know, if you think about it, not too many guys stand with their feet right next to each other. 2 balls, 1 strike as that one's fouled back to the screen. Reed on first as the 2-1 comes in, swing and a miss. Count moves even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. A double play would end it here. It is very much on the table. But Phoenix West could get a little rally started. Who knows? Chopped on over to first. They're going to get one, and oh, it hit him. So they get the lead runner, or not the lead runner, excuse me. They will tag first to get Phoenix West, but the lead runner advances safely. And so now Carter Reed at second. Cal Whiff at the plate. He is 0 for 4. See if he can bring the runner from second home, make this thing look a little prettier. At this point, it's mostly aesthetics, but who knows? Outside, it's 1-0. And the sun has started to peek back out. brightening things up a little bit. 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0 now. Parks trying to get out of this ball game. Would be an 11-3 win if he can finish the job right here. Two and 0. Parks leaves it. Oh, gets the call. Thought it was maybe a bit outside, but umpire ready to go home. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That one in there on the slider. And we move even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Parks can finish the job with one good pitch right here. It's Reed on second. Here comes the 2-2 to Cal Whiff. It's downstairs, and it's going to get away. Over to third goes Carter Reed. Full count now. Payoff pitch for Justin Parks. And that's not going to do it. Downstairs, Cal Whiff will head on to first for the first time today. Kai Butler now. Butler, he is 0 for 2. Blocking a hit by pitch, but hasn't gotten that base hit. And could knock in a run here. Oilers lead 11-3. Strike on the corner. It is 0-1. Parks, he's given up 2 runs, but none of them earned this season. So if Kai Butler can knock Reed home, it would be the first earned run of the season for Parks after pitching 11 full innings. So pretty good, and that will do it. It'll bring the runner home. An RBI single for Kai Butler, and it's 11-4 now. So even though it is mostly aesthetics at this point, a little rally going for the Chinooks here in the 9th inning. It would take a lot for the Chinooks to really get back into it. Cal Whiff over to second, Butler on first. And it looks like that is the end of the day for Parks. So they're going to prolong this game even longer. And we'll take a break, get you the new pitcher's name and number when we return.
The new pitcher in the ball game for the Oilers, it is number 20, Wyatt Bundy. He came in as the DH. Now he's on the mound. This will be his first appearance on the mound this season. He's out of Yavapai College, hometown of Mesa, Arizona. He will face Drew Hurst, who is 0 for 4 today, but only needs one more out, does Bundy. It's a slow fastball in for a strike, 1-1. Upstairs and outside. Count moves to 2-1. Chinooks trail 11-4 here. Ooh, that one's down and way in. Nearly got him. 3-1. First and second for the Fish. It's Butler on first, Whip on second. And upstairs, load him up. Drew Hurst on over to first. As Whip on to third, with Butler going to second. And at the plate now, Luke Zaromski. The Oilers' bullpen is empty, as they're trying to well, there actually is some Oilers headed out there now. Strike on the corner to Zaromski, 0-1. Bases are loaded here. I mean, unlikely, but you hit a grand slam, and all of a sudden things get slightly interesting. Downstairs, 1-1. Might not want to keep going with the position player with only a 3-run game. 1-1 becomes 2-1. It's high and tight. Eleven to 4, Oilers lead, but the bases are loaded for the Chinooks, and that should do it. On the ground over to third, in time. That's your final score. 11 to 4, Oilers win it here in Kenai. There is one run on one hit. There is no errors, and 3 left on base. Well, we will head to a quick break and be back to wrap this one up when we return. Welcome back to Kenai, Alaska. Let's take a look at your final line scores for both teams. First, for the home team, the Peninsula Oilers, it was 11 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors, 10 left on base. As for your Chinooks, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 12 left on base. It was just a bloodbath, honestly. The Oilers, they put up 6 runs in the third, and the Chinooks never recovered from that. That was the story of it. Of course, they added a couple more runs in the 5th and 6th, and then the 3 and the 7th. Home run from Hassan Cleaver. It was a 3-run bomb to the same spot he hit it yesterday. And then one down the left field line by Holubowski, a solo shot. And the Oilers, they had the day offensively. Chinooks had it yesterday. It was the Oilers today. We'll see about tomorrow in Game 3. Chinooks
they put up a couple runs. Not a horrible day offensively, but just not even close to enough. And, yeah, that's the story of this one. Just too much from the Oilers offensively. Let's take a look at the Chinook Fishing Report before we head out of here. It is, again, 3 more left in the 5-game series, all of them 6:30 here at Coral Seymour Memorial Ballpark, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll be right here with you. And then it is 2 days off. We will not play on Friday or Saturday. Then it is back to action on Sunday the 12th against the Anchorage Glacier Pilots at 4 o'clock in Anchorage Mulcahy Stadium. We will take one more look here at the ABL standings. The Oilers retake first place. They are at 12-8. Chinooks fall to 11-9. The Miners, they're creeping up, 9-7. The Anchorage Bucks idle at 10-9. The Glacier Pots fall to 5-14. That just about does it for us here in Kenai. Once again, your final score, 11-4. Oilers win it. This has been Clayton Jackson. Thank you from all of us here at the Chugiak-Eagle River Chinooks. AIA Baseball, we will see you tomorrow right here in Kenai.